Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Palestine has a long and vast history, first documented in ancient Egyptian tablets as Peleset over 3,000 years ago. The region between the Mediterranean and Jordan River has come to mean many different things to many different peoples. Throughout the ages, Palestine has been home to dozens of cultures, kingdoms, and empires, from Assyrian and Nabatean to Persian and Roman, and many others, each influencing as well as being influenced by the rich cultural and civilizational melange that define the area. These ancient influences can still be felt today in the idioms, vocabulary, and toponymy used by its native Palestinian population. Even Palestinian agricultural practices can be traced back to the Natufians, one of the peoples credited with inventing agriculture, who called Palestine and the Fertile Crescent their home as far back as 9000 BC. Before we continue, it is important to stress that when we talk about Palestine, we are not talking about a Palestinian nation-state. For the vast majority of history, the concept of a nation-state did not exist. Today, the nation-state is so ubiquitous that many have come to internalize it as natural. This is not the case, and we should be especially wary of imposing our modern conceptions on a context where they would be nonsensical. For example, the impulse to imagine our ancestors as some closed-off, well-defined, unchanging, homogeneous group having exclusive ownership of our territory that somehow corresponds to modern-day borders has no basis in history. Unfortunately, this is the foundational myth of many reactionary ethno-nationalist ideologies. As elsewhere, over the millennia, kingdoms rose and fell, religions were founded, wars both holy and unholy were waged, and peoples lived, mixed, moved, and died out. In other words, history happened.